I feel the first step you need to put in place is to define your brand. And it starts with you. Who are you? Part of defining your brand means understanding your brand DNA, your SWOT analysis, your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, your threats. Now, when you put that you factor that in, the next step is who are your competition? You must understand who you're competing with. Now, after that means being authentic. You need to be authentic. So if, for instance, you've defined your market, you have understood who you are, you have put in place a SWOT, your DNA test, and then you've created a unique content internally that you are aware of who you are. I think the next step will be for you to deploy what you have about being authentic, being real. Most successful brands, for instance, the Richard Branson & Co., they are real. Tony Lumen is real. He's living his lifestyle and using it to earn an income. He goes to work, he doesn't go to work. He's having fun. He's being authentic. I think we're just seeing certain elements of that brand coming to the fore now, suddenly. But that is a man that I have known for many years. He lives his lifestyle in the office. He loves to work. So when you're authentic, you bring out certain attributes of your brand that are unique and true to you. That way you are believable. For instance, how did I build my brand? One, I love black. I love to write. I love to think. And I love to be different. And it helped me because I was real. I did not care what people were saying or thinking, as long as I was creating a content that would sell. So when you are real and you define your brand first, you define your brand, you're authentic. Next step is to be original, to be different. When you are different, it means that you've understood your competitive analysis. When you understand your competitive analysis, you know what the competition is doing, you create the impossible from the existing. And it's very simple. You cannot create the impossible when you flow with the tide. You must differentiate or die. That means also you isolate yourself from the market and you create a space where you think differently. And for you to do that, you must have self-confidence. So the next point in creating a solid brand is having self-confidence. Self-confidence comes from knowledge. Knowledge comes from reading. Reading comes from spending time alone. You cannot be successful as a brand if you don't spend time alone and don't understand the differentiating factors that differentiate you from the competition. So finally, how do you create a successful brand? It's all about consistency, rigor, and discipline. So I'll do a retake now. What are the few steps? 1, define who you are as a brand. 2, be authentic. 3, define your market. That's also based on your SWOT analysis and then your competitive analysis. 4, be real to yourself. Finally, be rigorous, be consistent, and be disciplined.